So team, the agenda of today's session is something different. That there is a requirement from many that we should talk about what is the table in SAP. Okay, let us go for. So anybody have any idea? Whenever we are going to create any data, okay, so this data like we create master data or we create a production order, we create a BOM, we create a routing. Where this data is getting stored? Where this data is getting stored? So this data is going to get stored in some database. Okay. Now, for technically for rest of the people, understanding what is a database is complex. So let's try to understand in some different way what is a database. Okay. Now, so what is happening in SAP? Now, suppose I want to find out some details from this Excel sheet. I can see, okay, this is the TCODE, okay, or this some of the data is here. The data is available on this Excel sheet. So I can find out this data by going to this folder. Okay, I'll go to some folder and I can go to some PPT and take out whatever data I want to have. Okay, so for me, database is available in this D drive or E drive. Okay, and from here I'm fetching the data whenever I require. But before that, I have created it, right? Suppose for giving you all this coaching and training, before that I have prepared this all PPT on my own. So whenever I created PPT, I save it somewhere. So where I am saving, I'm saving it on this folder, suppose. Okay. And once I completed this activity, whenever the session is started, I go to the particular folder and open that PPT and start sharing with you, right? So what we understand over here that whatever data we are creating, okay, whatever data we are creating, first we have to create it and save it somewhere, okay, in some folder. And whenever we require it back again, we have to go to that particular folder and bring it back. Clear? You have to clear the flow. Now, what is happening in SAP in case of SAP? Let me go to SAP screen. I'm logging to SAP. Okay. So now, guys, what we are talking here about the database. So suppose I have created some material, MM01. Suppose I go over here and select JCB B666. Okay. New material. Material type is Word. Okay. And suppose what is that? Industry sector mechanical engineering corporate from master record. Okay. Good. Already this material is available B66. I will make B66. Okay. I will take reference for this material. Okay. So what I'm creating one material right now. So whenever I'm going to create a material, data is going to create into the system. Okay. Okay. Now before that, I will show you my JCB B16 is a material, okay, which I have taken as a reference. This is our main material which we are using for discussion, right? So MM03 is my material. Yeah, sorry, material. Here I can see this is my material. Okay. So whenever last time we have done one assignment on table, right? In which what we learn, suppose I want to see where this material is standing for. So whenever we create this material, earlier whenever we have created, it has been gone to some database. Now what is a database in SAP? Database in SAP is called as a table in table format. So note down the T code. It's very important. As a consultant, you should know what are the different tables and in which table we are having it. Now, if you are having older SAP version, so there are two T code. First T code view table. Okay, SAP table is ECC. Old version was SE16. Okay, and now ECC have created newer version or S4 HANA. We can say in S4 HANA most of the time you can find SE16N. Okay, so this is a table in which you can find different material, different tables. Okay, so this is the T code to view table. Okay, T code for table. Now, if you go here, now this is our ECC software. Okay, here we have both the keyboards actually. This is EHP7. So here having SE16 also table is available. Here is this T code in which you have to know. We should know the table name. Now we know that we have different table name. MARP. Suppose this is my table name. I put over here. I know the material JCB. Let me copy the material number. Okay. Then paste over here. Okay. Works is equal to plant. Okay. So this is the technical name. Okay. So I can go and make it 1000 and I can execute it. So once I execute, the system will show you, okay, this material is available, plant is this, and these are the further details. Okay. So if you go to more, edit, just a minute. User parameter. I should not field label. Okay. Now I can see over here, this is my maintain status, default plant status, valuation, batches, valid crop, ABC indicator, critical part, purchase group, unit. Okay. These many details are system is showing to me. So this is called as detail of the product is available and stored in this table format. Now, most widely used is SE16N. Now I will show you same T code enhanced version SE16N. SE16N, sorry. Okay. So SE16N is what? SE16 is new T code for table. Earlier it was SE16. Now N is added. N stands for enjoy. Okay. So what SAP did, whenever SAP found that they can modify the existing T code and they can give new T code, so they have created N additional to that. So whenever you found at the end there is N, it means that there was some prevision version of this T code, and now it has been extended with a newer version or called as the enjoy T code. So that is the reason they are adding N at the end. Okay, that is the meaning of this N. So SE16N is older version of SE16 has been improvised. Now you can see the screen is different totally, and this is called as the SE16N. So this is a table. Now coming to the point, the thing is that I'm saying here whatever we have created for this material. Suppose I go to MRP1 view. Here in MRP view, I have created this data for this material, MRP type PD and ND. So if I see over here, last time I told you what you have to do. You have to press F1 button. Okay. Once you press the F1 button, and if you go for this technical form information table, okay, then this technical information will happen. Here you will get the table name and field name. Okay. Last time, most of you people have done this assignment, right? But if you have not done, please do it, guys, because table and their field name is very much important. As a consultant, you should know, you should by heart that part. Okay. So now if you go for MARC and DISSM, okay, my bad, I have just clicked wrongly. Okay. So I have to go to this table MARC and I have to search for the field DISMN. Okay. Now, suppose let me go to SE16N. Now my material number is JCB B16. Okay. So this is my material. I'm looking the data in which plant? 1000 plant. Okay. And what field I'm looking for? Here is a technical name of field. Okay. MRP type. Okay. Technical field name. I can either search over here with Control F button. Okay. I can put here MRP type. Okay. Or I can search for DISSF. So both I have found. So I want to see the value over here. Okay. What value of this material is there? So now what I can do, I can directly execute this. Okay. If I directly execute this, I will get whole list of the material. Whole list of the material. So this is JCB 15, MRP type. It's PD. See here, this is the material type PD which we are looking for. If you double click again on this, you can see material type PD, and field name is DISSM. So whatever data we are updating while creating material, it will get create and available over here. Are we clear up till now? Whatever you create, okay. So everything is not going to come to this table. Okay, guys, try to understand. See, the way we know that in our industry also, at our home also, we are having everything is available at your home, but everything is not in same place. Suppose take example, you are having shoe rack. In shoe rack, you put shoes only. You do not put sugar box inside the shoe rack, right? Sugar box will be available in another rack. That rack must be in your kitchen, right? Or your clothes will not be there in shoe rack. It should be there in your cupboard. Okay. So now imagine cupboard, shoe rack, and the shelf inside your kitchen. Everything is having a specification. So all these are the different tables, and in which we can say your home consider as one kind of database, and there are different rack. In different rack, different material has been put. Okay, but they are having interconnectivity with each other. Okay, or you know that this is my home, so you know that my shoes are inside my shoe rack, my clothes are available inside my cupboard, my watch, my mobile is available on this table. Okay, something like that. So data is going to be available inside the database, but in different table. Now MARC is a table. Okay, first table is MARC, then another table is MARA. Now Mara is another table in which also you can find some other details for this material. Okay, sorry, my bad. I instead of material I have put that. So I will select SE16 as a material. Okay. Now if I go over here, now Mara is a table which is general information. The basic data one, basic data two table details are available over here. Suppose if you go to basic data one, okay, basic data one. If you go over here and you want to see what is my material group. So if you function F1 button, and then you can click on this technical information button, then you can see in Mara MATKL, this is the field name. Okay, MATKL, this is the field name which you have to search for. Okay, so let us go to Mara table, execute, and MATKL. See, this is MATKL. Can you see this field? Material group is available over here. So what does this mean? It means that whatever data we are going to create, it is immediately going to store. Whenever you say press on save button, the data will save in a different table. So for SAP Metal Master, I am showing you two important tables, that is MARA and MARC, MARA or MARC. These are the two tables where data is going to create. Now, let us take example of this new material. Or material we are trying to create, JCB B66. This material is not yet created. Okay, guys. So if you go to the table for this material, MA, okay, if you provide this material number and try to execute, so you will get the error, no value found. It means that either this material is not created, or there is, it means that this kind of material is not get created in SAP system. Clear? This material is not yet get created. Now what I will do, I will simply create this material. Okay. Here I will keep all these details as it is, B666. Okay. And I will directly jump to MRP1. Okay. Now here PD, ND, everything is available. I will go to that. Okay. Now suppose here I would like to go with the strategy number 20. Okay. I am doing something for next for the requirement. Okay. I'm making some changes. Okay. And I'm creating one material. Going to MRP4, forecasting, work scheduling. Okay. And I will go for accounting one. Okay. Accounting one, credit indicator D. Okay. Accounting one, accounting two, accounting two, costing one, costing two, and I will save it. Now, once I save this data, immediately, if I go again back to this table, okay, where I was finding error, I can execute again here, and I can have the data. So are we clear, team? So whatever we are going to create, it is going to reflect immediately inside your different table. So that is called as a database creation. Clear? Any question up till now to anyone? How SAP data is created or where data is saved, how data is saved? Omkar, Arvind, Harshit, Naveen, Sandeep, Saurabh, Senthil, Sujit. Are we clear, guys? Rohit?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes.
Yeah, the clear support? Thank you. Great. Okay. Now, why? Now this data is available. Now, the way I told you, wherever I've created something, okay, I have to retrieve it. Okay, so what I will do, I will go to this table. Suppose I have to open a factory calendar. So I will go inside the factory calendar and I will open that particular details from that. Okay, so this is the way I used to fetch the data. Okay, now what is happening? You are going to fetching the data. Suppose now I want to view this material. Now, right now we have created this material B66. Now you have to view this. What you will do? You will simply go to /n mm03. You are using TCODE code and you want to view this new material 666, right? Now you want to view this data from table. So this is the T code is given and you press enter button and you select these details and some of the details you again select and enter, and then display of the material is available in different format. Okay. So what is happening whenever you are running T code? Okay. Okay. Whenever we are running the T code, so in the background there is a program. Okay. There is a program is running in the background and which give you the information. Okay. Just a minute. See, if I click on this message, you can see there is a program SAP LMGMM. So this program is going to do what? This program is going to run in the background and it will fetch the data from your database. Okay. And who is going to do write this program? ABAPer. And before ABAPer, these are the standard T code. MM03, okay, MM01, CS01, CS02, all this standard table that there is a standard program already available. Nobody can change it. Okay. Mostly no ABAPer will go and change it. ABAPer means what? SAP programmer. Now in our language, he's a technical consultant. We are functional consultant. ABAPer is a technical consultant. So he or she who is available as a consultant, they will take reference of this table and they will create a new T code if they require. But mostly they will not go and do any kind of changes in this. That is not allowed. SAP will not allow to make a changes. Okay. It's something like that. Whenever you and nowadays you see that cars are running with some software, right? And what is the software? That software is having some chip and the data is available inside the ECU, electronic control unit. Okay, Bosch or those are the people who manufacture that. Okay, so that ECU, what it is, it will do the right combination as per your situation. Suppose you are going climbing high, so accordingly your system will try to pull more diesel. Okay, because you require more RPM, okay, more thrust, more torque. So according to that combination, system will start pulling the your fuel, and that programming has already done inside that ECU. Now doing this programming, okay, is a job of some technical or software engineer. So similarly here also, whenever we are running some T code, it is the background job. There is a program which has been written by some technical people, and that program will run and it will give you the details. Okay. So this is your UI. This is called as user interface. What end user is going to see. Okay. So this is the way your table has been created in SAP. Okay. Now the table structure. Okay. How this table structure is available. So if you go to SE16N table, now what I'll do, I will go and I will put a JCB and start. Okay. I don't know the material number. I'm just trying to see. So I can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different materials are available. Naming start with the JCB. Okay. Now here you can see these are the different users who have created it. Date of creation, last changes, access, maintenance. All these details are available in this table. Okay. Can you see? All the details are available of Mara table Mara is nothing, basic data 1, basic data 2 values. All the data for all the material you can see. Now, can you see this is the format? And if you go to Excel, you can also see there are columns. Here also columns found created on, created by, change on, something like. Can you see this column? Similarly, there are column A, B, C, D. These are the column name, and these are the rows, right? So these are the rows: row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. Getting my point? So data is updated in the format of rows and columns. Okay. And in this way, database is get created. So whenever we are going to create, so things will be updated in some place. So what we can say, there is a place for everything, and everything has at a place. We say in a manufacturing language, in 5 years terminology, right? Everything should be at a place, and there should be place for everything, and everything should be at a place, right? So similarly here also in SAP, we in this table, whatever data you are going to create, everything, every field will be available. Name the field, it will have some location, or we can say placeholder. Suppose here is a plant specific material status. If you click for button, okay, and what is the technical field name for them? You can go and say MASTA. This field name is available, MASTA. Okay. So if you go to your table, Mara table, okay, and if you search for it, okay, let me go back, okay. I want to just have this value only, okay. Let me uncheck this. Let me unselect all. I just want to have material number and there this field, okay. I will select that and I will click on this. See, specific plant specific or status details I would like to have. Then I will go and execute it. The system will give me only this data. Now this data is blank for everyone. So I'm getting this details only because I have selected only one column. What output I want? I want this output. Suppose I would like to add something more. Okay, I say, okay, let me have along with this, let me have I would like to have other details also. So I would like to have ERDM, last change created on. Give this also detail I would like to have come with that. So I can select this table and I can execute. Okay. Now I can see created on, last change, exchange, and this last state. Okay, status, switch status. So this additional data is creating. Or if you go back and you say, boss, I want everything. Select all. I want all field output. Execute. So it will show all the fields available in your table. So these are the different headers to which you can see. These many details are available in this field table for this material. You can see the description is available. Now you might get interview question also. In which table you can find the material description. So Mara is the name and this field. Okay. You can double click on this field. At the end of this, you can find details. Okay. So MAKTX is the field name through which you can update your description of your material. Now, why it is required? Suppose tomorrow you are creating one report. Okay. Now it is going to be a little difficult for you or something like that. We have to create a program, okay, or report in which we have to give a logic like that. Whenever we will have material number, it should also display its description in front of the material number. And there should be unit of measure and something. So what you have to do, you have to give this logic to your technical ABAP person or ABAP person. Okay, ABAP is your programmer, coder, or whatever you say in your language. So it is always ABAP who is going to do this activity. So ABAP will ask, okay, from which table I have to fetch what details. Okay, at that time, you have to give the table details. So what you have to do simply, so you have to say your ABAP that please go to table Mara. Okay, I'm giving you different language. When we learn this RISE-FW, okay, that time I will show you example. We have to write some technical document, functional statement document in which we will write, okay, pass the value of material in table MARA and fetch MAKTX. Okay, fetch this controller MAKTX. Fetch this field MAKTX. What happened? He will in the background
he will call this program table and he will pass this material number value and he will get this detail. So what in systems they will do? Sorry. So what programmer will do in the when you give this logic? They will simply go to this table. Okay, they will write a program like go to this table, provide the material number JCB star or JCB, whatever material you are supposed JCB B66, and fetch the value of material and this. So when they, and program will run and they will find this data and they will copy this data and display wherever you are asking to display in whatever output. Are we clear, team, up till now?
Yes, sir.
So this is the way whenever we create any kind of master data, any data, not even master data. Suppose tomorrow I have created production order. Okay. So let me show you that. Yesterday in MD04, I have created a production order. Okay. / and MD04. Okay. / and MD04. Why? You open it. Sorry. Technical. Okay. Now / and MD04. Why function for this? MD04. Okay. This was our material MD JCB16, right? So I have created here, these are my plan order, right? So whatever data we are going to create, everything is going to store at some place, whatever I already mentioned. Now, here we have already created a plan order. Now this is the plan order, suppose. Okay, plan order. So where the data of this plan order is going to be saved? I'll just click on this table button and then I will go for this technical information and I will check. Table name is MDPS. Okay, and DELNR is the field name. What I will do is go to SE16N. Okay, SE16N, and I will go for this MDPS. Okay, and here I will provide the material number again JCB B16. Okay, execute and table MDP is not a correct category. Okay, so this is MDPS is not a table, it is a structure. Okay, so we are not able to find this data over here. But yesterday we have created a production order. Okay, let me show you. Okay. CO03. Yesterday we have created 600. This was the order we have created, right? The order, this was order was get created. So where this order details are stored, where this order I can find, I can do F1 button, go over here function, and then AUFNR is the table name. AUFNR. So I will go simply to AUFNR table. Okay. My bad. Something of now. This is a table. Okay. I will execute. Table A is not active in the directory. Why this error is coming? Unfortunately, just a minute. What is this? Oh my god, sorry. I have given it field name, my bad. This is not table name. AUFK. AUFK the table name and field name is Offner. Order number. Okay. This is the field name, my bad. Table should be AUFK. Now, what I will give? I will give this order number. Okay. This is my order number. So if I put this order number over here and just execute, this is the master data. Okay. And if I execute, so I will get all the details of my production order. When it was created, what was the company code, plant, okay, what is the currency. Okay, all details are available. Okay. So whatever we are going to create in SAP, everything is going to be stored somewhere. Okay. It will not go inside the here. It's always a placeholder inside the table for all the components or material we are going to create. Clear? Okay. Any question, any doubt up till now, team? Omkar, Harshit, Sandeep. Yeah, Navi. Go
The
ahead.
Mara is showing basic data 1 and basic data 2 information.
Barabar,
And,
you're
and what about MARC?
MARC is giving details about you. MRP 1, 2, 3, 4 view. Okay. Plant specific
Okay.
details are available in MARC table. Good question. So if you go to Metal
Okay.
Master, if you go to Metal Master, so this MRP 1, 2, 3, 4 view are see this field having one table. Rest plant specific details are available in MARC table. Okay. So for this, these are the two tables. Okay. If you go for routing, suppose now we have created routing for this. Okay. Control all controls. Okay. So this is my material and this is a table for routing MAPL. I can provide the plant 1000 and I can proceed execute. So I can get the routing related details. Now this material is having group counter, these many group counters. Okay. And validated from started, created by, okay. All this in this table, assignment task list details are available. If I check for MAKL table, now MKL table here we can see the production version. Okay, so I can provide this means these details only, and I can execute it. So I can get the production version details when it is created, what is the production version and all. So all master data is stored, or I'm not saying the master data, all transaction data and master data has been stored in different tables, and these tables are required to be used by end users for their final output, but they never have access to this. They cannot see the SE16 and SE16N and how table is there. Only you, consultants, a technical or a paper consultant, they can have view of this. You cannot edit this table. Okay, we cannot change it. We cannot make any changes in the database. Whatever changes we have to do it in our front end, that is master data creation screen or whatever screen, where we can make correction and we can get the whatever required output. Okay, but the tables are available in SAP system only to store data and to retrieve data for your information. There are different provisions available inside the database which you can use, but depends upon authorizations. Okay, depends upon authorization, you can do it. Okay, there are some codes by which you can do the debugging and of the table, but you are not required to do it right away, or you should not go for that. It is prohibited because you are changing the data. See, this is the beauty of SAP. So whenever somebody do changes somewhere, all these details are getting captured when this production version created, who make the correction and everything. Now, suppose tomorrow something goes wrong, this is your investigation part where you can go and investigate in the table what are the different entries have been created, when who created which entry and what and all. So tampering this data is not allowed. So debugging of table is 99.9% prohibited, very exclusively with higher level permission. People can do it, but not recommended by anyone. As a consultant, no one should be go for doing tampering of the data. Okay, because authenticity of the SAP is lies inside this all these details, and if you try to tamper that, then there is no use of having this. Okay, so this is the way we are going to have data available in SAP and system. So for a very simple way, I would like to give you example of SAP like that. I'll give you, just remember Excel. In Excel, you just save the data and you retrieve the data. Similarly, in SAP also, whatever transaction we do, we create a master data, we run some transaction code like creation, production order, run MRP. All these output details are going to store in different tables. And from the data tables, we can fetch this value. Okay, clear? So I just want to give one example, just try to help you out, okay? Maybe you people try to correlate this, okay? Okay, can you see this Bhel Puri Pani Puri stall, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now here you can see the person who is going to create this Bhel Puri Pani Puri is arrange all the material in different field. So this is the material. This is the table, suppose. Okay, these are the table. This is the column, and these are the rows. So data inputs are available. So at the start of his stall, suppose 4 baje wo shuru kar raha hai. So at the 4 p.m. he is going to load all this material over here. Okay. Then what happened? You went over there and you say, but yeah, I would like to have. Now this is your vendor. Now you ask him, I want a chana bale, something like that. So what he will do? He will pick up some of the material. Okay. So when you give order, it means that you are executing some TCODE. Like here, I'm saying session MCO. Oh, yes, suppose. Okay, I'm running one report. Hey, my bad. See. Okay, I'm running some TCODE. Now, I am giving him some information. Boss, what I want chana bale. Okay, something like that. So I'm saying I would like to have production order for this plant. Okay, and I will click on this execute button. So when I click on this execute button, means I'm giving my order. So this is the person, he received the order. Now imagine this is the programmer creator or some programmer. Okay, he knows that what is the program. First, take a bowl. Okay, in that bowl, put this, then this, and how much product and how much quantity he knows that. And then that details are available inside this program. So ये program लिख के रखा है. So PPOI entry, this is the program in which all these details are written. Whenever somebody gives this information, this requirement, and they execute it, the program will run in background. Okay. Then what this fellow will do, he will pick up all the material and start squeeze some lemon or something and add some water and something and all, and he try to mix up everything. Okay, he will mix up with some speed, with some style, with some making some noise, whatever logic or his skill is there. According to that, details will be program will be run in the background. He will fetch the data from all these table fields. Okay, run it into some specific format, and then this dish is available in front of you. Can you see? Suppose he has done everything and he serve you in this kind of plate or in this kind of plate, something like that. Now these are the two different ways to display the report. Now here you can see this is the way you get your output. Clear? Yeah. I mean, we have only 1 minute. Please fast. Okay, we will not have any extra session today. Tell me, Naveen. Okay, no question. Okay, team, are we clear? What is the table and database? How we whenever
So Umesh,
yes, Sujit.
hello.
Arvind, yeah.
So what are the important tables that
Okay, I
frequently
will share you one
people-
PDF, guys. Okay,
Yeah.
in which you can see what are the important table for SAP PP. I will share you. Okay, don't worry. Any other
Okay.
question?
I have one question.
Yeah, Naveen, fast. We have only 1 minute.
How we can link the bill of material and work center to routing? Is there any certain
Okay,
table?
I will answer your specific query tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Because right now we have only 1 minute remaining, and I have rushed to go somewhere. Okay, so we'll stop over here, and tomorrow I will give you answer. Just drop me your question in WhatsApp on our group.
Okay.
Okay, I will answer you.
Tomorrow we have session or day after tomorrow?
No, we don't have tomorrow session.